Hey there, and welcome to another episode of Riskmaster. I want you to imagine it's late at night, and we're sitting down for a warm chat about something that's often seen as a bit dull, but is actually the beating heart of financial security: budgeting. Now, I know that word might make you think of tedious spreadsheets or cutting back on the fun stuff, but hold on a second. Let me tell you a story about a friend of mine. Let's call her Sarah. Sarah used to feel like money just slipped through her fingers. No matter how many times she got a raise at work, she always ended up with more month than money. Sound familiar? She decided one day she was tired of living paycheck to paycheck and wanted to understand where her money was actually going. That was her light bulb moment, the start of her journey into budgeting. Budgeting is a bit like mapping out a road trip. Without a plan, who knows where you'll end up? You might run out of gas in the middle of nowhere or miss out on the scenic route you really wanted to take. Instead, with a budget, you're deciding in advance where you want your money to go, which gives you the freedom to spend without guilt because you've already accounted for it. Think of budgeting as the GPS for your finances. Sure, every now and then you might take a wrong turn, but that's okay. The great thing about a budget is it helps you recalculate and get back on track. Sarah learned that budgeting was less about restriction and more about awareness. She got to see those $5 daily lattes in a new light, not as a guilty pleasure, but as a conscious choice that she could adjust if needed. Here's the thing about money. It has a language of its own. It speaks in numbers, but it's driven by feelings: fear, greed, joy, security. When you create a budget, you're essentially having a conversation with your money. You're telling it your priorities and asking it to work with you, not against you. It's about finding a balance between enjoying today and planning for tomorrow. Budgeting also allows you to understand your spending personality. Are you a saver, a spender, a planner, or a dreamer? There's no right or wrong type, but knowing your style helps you tailor a budget that suits you. Sarah discovered she was a spender, so she built in small rewards to keep herself motivated. She called it her fun fund. Every month she allocated a specific amount just for those spontaneous buys. It was her way of acknowledging that life is meant to be lived, not just survived. Now let's talk about the fear that often comes with budgeting. People worry it will expose their financial missteps or force them to confront uncomfortable truths. But think of it this way: a budget isn't there to judge you. It's just a mirror reflecting your financial habits. Recognizing patterns that aren't serving you is the first step to changing them. We live in a world that often equates wealth with happiness, but long-term wealth is less about how much you make and more about how wisely you manage it. Warren Buffett once said, "Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving." It's a powerful mindset shift. By prioritizing savings, you're effectively paying your future self first. As we wrap up, think about this. Money is a tool, not a goal. It's there to help you build a life you love, not to be a source of stress or anxiety. By taking control with a budget, you're not only mastering your financial risk, but also paving the way for a more secure and fulfilling future. So tonight, take a moment to chat with your money. Set some goals, draw your roadmap, and see where your budget journey takes you. Who knows? Like Sarah, you might discover financial freedom is just a budget away.